If you're in your 20s like me, in the midst of all things crazy, dreaming, searching, and dying to make the most out of it, this book is as close as you can get to finding out how. Too much. Well, to put it more simply, if you're stuck, confused, or in any kind of quarter-life crisis, pick up this book. Well, I'm talking about this book, guys. Hello and welcome back. It's Elle again, and today I'm going to review this great book called The Quarter-Life Breakthrough, which is a guide for millennials to find meaningful work, which is exactly what it functions as, and it's a pretty good guide. If you want to know more about the delicious content of this book, get a taste of it, and hear out my personal and raw and real stories with it, just keep watching. I got this from the Big Bad Wolf sale for just 7,000 Juts, whereas the original price was $15 US. And you can easily get this book online at stores like Amazon and eBay at a much cheaper price, and also offline at bookstores like InOne. Well, a little more about the author. It was written by Smiley Poswolsky, who is like a badass / approachable and relatable, kind of like your best friend personality, and you'll definitely feel him and thank him after reading this book. Well, Adam was stuck and unable to find meaningful work for years before he became very successful and internationally renowned. He went back and forth with a lot of jobs, from film to moving back home to politics with Obama, unable to find meaning or feel complete in his work, and being in this very difficult and uncertain and stuck situation in his centuries-long quarter-life crisis. And if it sounds like where you are right now, you need to read this book, like I did, and it cleared up a lot of my confusion mass, which was like cancerous. It has got great reviews. Like, I wish this book landed on my desk when I hit my quarter-life crisis. I could have saved years of frustration. Don't miss your own breakthrough. Pick up this book by John Acuff, New York Times best-selling author of Do-Over, and Smiley's words speak to the dreamer and doer in each of us by tapping into the true voice that calls from within, by Elle Luna, artist, author of The Crossroads of Should and Must. The book can be divided into 3 parts with different chapters in each. The first part tackles the most important first step to invent your own path, especially if you aren't interested in the idea of having a 9-to-5 job for the rest of your life and are not a fan of the career ladder. He'll suggest an awesome new alternative for the brave and authentic entrepreneur or change maker or risk taker in you, and hopefully cure your social media addiction along the way. And this is major, curing our FOMO, fear of missing out, so constantly being on the phone. There is this great exercise that really helped me about expressing gratitude, which made me feel pleasantly thankful about my life and thus motivating me to go forward. And there are a lot of other exercises like that in every chapter, which I follow without fail, and all of which I found useful. In this chapter also, fear is tackled, fear of change. You must be scared and undecisive about finally quitting your job and changing your directions towards finding meaningful work and your potential and your capabilities. If fear is getting in your way, a very good and practical solution is right here. In part 2, there's a lot of help and inspiration. You will learn how to define meaningful work on your own terms, the art of aligning your work with your purpose and balancing your priorities, and the infinite paths of getting there. This part is particularly special for me because it made me realize my passion, or having no passion. Well, the story goes, so what is passion? I'll put it out here beforehand that it's okay if your job right now is not your passion, and to not be able to answer the big question, what is your one big passion? Like most people your age, maybe you're just searching and exploring your interests, and a lot of people take a long time before they discover and actually work on their passions. Like Ryan Ellis, the millionaire and CEO of Hive Global Leaders Program, and J.K. Rowling, the author of our favorite Harry Potter series. So, how do you define passion in the first place? Well, a brother of mine once gave me this great and strong definition of passion. It is something you can't help doing. You will skip school for it, can afford not getting paid for it, or not getting appreciated for it. For example, if you're passionate about playing football, you'll play in wherever, Myanmar or Pakistan or Antarctica, doesn't matter, and whatever, paid or not, because you can't help doing it and you cannot not do it. Well, I always thought I was passionate about hosting talk shows, but when he asked me that question, so how many talk show scripts have you written so far? I realized I haven't written so many, or even a considerable number. So maybe my passion needs some work. Or, according to his very strong definition of passion, what I thought was my passion doesn't even fit in the description. So, maybe I need to work more on it, or even discover it. I've come to accept that it is okay. And this book will tell you why, and help you kickstart your meaningful job search, and also answer this age-old mind-boggling question: is graduate school worth it? This is Holy Grail, at least for me, and I'm pretty sure for you too. In part 3, which is an advancement on the previous chapters, we will explore how to build a life that matters. You will learn what to do when someone tells you you're not ready for your dreams. And learn probably the most important skill today to find your meaningful work or breakthrough: hustling. And there's a whole chapter to explain to you that simply being passionate about your work is not enough, and that persistence trumps passion. And so push you to put in the work. 2 of my favorite exercises are in this critically awesome chapter: creating the goal map and the vision board. I really do follow my goal map and vision board in times of confusion, and they help me get back on track. You will learn all about these in this book and want to make your own and know your big why. This book also understands the importance of society in helping you get to where you want. So, awesomely, it will help you find believers and leave a legacy in its last 2 chapters. Finally, it will reassure you in the coolest way possible that our breakthrough journey is an ongoing one, and it all continues, so you won't be stuck in one place forever, and to take action to see how much more life can offer you. So, you gotta take action and work towards finding meaningful work. And this book is probably the best first step. My top most valuable takeaways from this book, apart from the jam-packed information about finding meaningful work, are more clarity and belief in the power of clarity, guys. There's so much that it can do. And after practicing what this book preaches with faith and motivation, feeling better about my life, I'd even say great. And isn't happiness important, guys? Well, that's it for me about this book, The Quarter Life Breakthrough, which I strongly recommend, and I hope you're all in a happy place. Peace and love, y'all. Bye.